Good morning, everybody. My name's Catherine from Soul Siren Tarot. Okay, I'm here to do a general reading. Okay, I want to talk about narcissism. Okay, you'll see I've got a lot of things burning, some sage, some energy clearing things going on here on the screen, and that's just purely because as we dive into what is in a really dark, deep, hurtful topic, I'm making sure my environment and my energies are cleared by using these energy clearing herbs and medicines. Okay, guys, the reason I'm doing this video, and it is a hard-hitting topic, the reason I'm doing this video is because in so many readings and so many people who I speak to regularly for healing readings or trying to understand what on earth just happened, okay, I think it's important we take it offline into a separate video on the topic of narcissism. All right. So I'm just going for it. It's just a free chat, and I'm just hoping it really helps some of you understand what's happened to you. Okay. And I don't want to define normal. Okay, we're all different. We're all unique. We've all got our beautiful qualities, and everyone. Most of us try and do our best in the world. Narcissism is a disorder, right? And I'm approaching this purely as a narcissistic survivor, okay? Having experienced it, seen it firsthand myself, and having to get up from that and heal from that. This is just my experience that I'm sharing with you, okay? So I'm not professing to be medically qualified, psychologically qualified, but I have come across it a lot. I am a qualified HR professional, so I've dealt with a lot of people in bad situations that have related to this disorder. Okay, so let me tell you about a narcissist. When you meet a narcissist, they seem like the best thing that could have ever happened in your life, okay? And I'll tell you why they seem that. Because when you meet somebody new and everything you like, they like, okay? Everything you want to do, they enjoy doing, yeah? Everything that, makes you happy, makes them happy. Food, interests, going out, musical tastes, opinions. You found the perfect match. Okay, you're thinking this is amazing. This is my soulmate. Yeah. This is someone who is just too good to be true. And they'll be telling you all the time how beautiful you are, how gorgeous, how stunning. They'll be taking you out, showing you off, saying they can't believe they've got you. Absolutely. Excuse me, look, it's coming up. You feel like you're on the world stage. And you're not. What this is called is like love bombing. Okay, and what the narcissist is doing, they're making mirror image of you. When we talk about twin flame love, twin flame connection, yeah, and we're always seeking that because this is someone who's just absolutely a mirror image of ourselves. That's what they're masquerading as, okay? It's not what they are really. They're not. It's devil energy, right? Now, I want to tell you why they're doing it. A narcissist hasn't developed from being a child, okay? The narcissist is in permanent gameplay mode, right? They will love bomb you. They will act like they're your perfect partner, your mirror image, your twin flame, yeah? But they're not. It's all a game, okay? Because you, victim, because that's what you are, have empathy, okay? You have empathy in here. And that means that if you see someone else suffering, if you see someone sad, hurting, in pain, you empathise with it. You feel it, yeah? You don't like seeing it. It's sad, isn't it? If you see someone happy, joyful, laughing, having a good time. Again, it fills you with joy. You connect with those energies, and your energy feels it, okay? A narcissist doesn't have that ability, okay? And believe you me, I find this condition extremely sad, because the constantly, because they've not got this inner energy, this inner sense of being, right? They are unable to be grounded and just be like you and go with the flow of the universe, okay? It's a false mask. It's a false construct. Because they haven't developed and matured as a normal adult, again, I'm saying normal, but because they haven't managed that development, then they have to pretend. Yeah, they have to say, well, what am I supposed to be feeling? What am I supposed to look like? How am I supposed to act in this situation? So everything's like being on a stage all the time for a narcissist, because they're constantly trying to, play act, because there's no sense of being, right? Now, these people, unfortunately, because there's no real love and no real empathy, because they come at you from nowhere, devil energy, they'll come at you very fast, okay? My Knight of Swords in my tarot, they'll come at you very fast. And it's almost like an obsession, yeah, because they need to feed off you, okay? And you'll see a lot of videos that talk about source of supply, and it's true. Because they've no sense of inner being themselves, grounded, they need constant reassurance from you that what they're doing is like correct. So, when you're saying, oh, you're wonderful, you're amazing, you make me so happy, that's filling them with a feeling of being, yeah? But it's not their own within energy, spirit, being, because they haven't got that. It's empty. So they're constantly having to draw energy off other people. And for those of you who watch my readings, you'll see I call it energy vampires, because obviously there's a scale, there's degrees of narcissism, but all are painful, but they're needing to pull your energy off you, right? So love bombing happens, and they're working really, really hard to secure you as a source of supply. But as with any relationship, you go through that heady, ridiculous, sort of first few months where it's head over heels, can't get enough of each other. And then normality kicks in. And when I say normality, what I mean is you start to normal day-to-day routines, yeah, because things are settling down now, aren't they, into a stable relationship, okay? Because you think now you're committed, you're secured with each other. So we start to get into the normal day-to-day, because we can't keep in that high energy all the time. We'd be exhausted. So we need the normality. Narcissists, that's not enough for them. They can't cope with that, because remember, like with you, like with me, you have your own sense of energy and groundedness, so therefore anything else just adds to it, yeah, and that's beautiful. It's like when I say about 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, it's absolutely beautiful. But the narcissist can't go into that normal energy mode because they haven't got that inner sense in the first place, okay? So now the narcissist is starting to starve. Yeah, they're starting to feel insecure. They're starting to feel shaky because the construct isn't as firm, because you haven't got all that high energy to give them like you did in the beginning, because you're normalizing in this relationship and they're not. They can't. So a narcissist can't help themselves, right? They have to go out and seek further sources of supply. Yeah, so whether that's third-party relations, usually is, it can be family, it can be friends. It's just somebody who's not exhausted from them, yeah, who's not just being normal around them. That's who it is. But usually, and unfortunately, often, it's other people at first, yeah, because they need this constant reassurance that they exist, because they haven't got that sense of being within themselves. Now, it's important that you understand that, from my perspective, doing these readings, that when you're thinking about what you've been through with a narcissist, right, you're looking at it as a normal person, yeah? How could they do that to me? There was no arguing, there was no breakdown in relationship, everything was absolutely fine, everything was beautiful. Where on earth has this just come from? Why? How? And then that's when your heart, your energy, your heart chakra really starts to bleed out, because it's like, it's cruel, it's mean, it's horrible. Like, it's not just a falling out of love, yeah. So when we look at a normal relationship, relationships end, yeah, all the time. But usually there's a gradual breakdown in relationships, you know. You just start not getting on, or there's more arguments, or liking different things, yeah. You can see where this has come from. Yeah, you can see it, you can feel it. A narcissist doesn't. A narcissist, because they feel they're losing that power of that love of you, that security, they're no longer able to manipulate and control you, because that's what they've been doing through the love bombing, by pretending they are what they're not, yeah. They'll deal it as a sudden blow. You'll either find out they've been seeing someone else. They'll have learned enough about you at this point to know what your trigger points are, what your insecurities are, yeah, because we've all got them. That's normal, isn't it? That's what we are. We've all got them. We're all different, but we've all got our insecurities. The narcissist has learned a lot about you during that love bombing, and they've learned what your insecurities are. So all of a sudden, they pick that insecurity up like a rug and they pull it from under your feet. And that knocks you right on your backside. Yeah, you didn't see it coming. And now you're in shock. Yeah, out of nowhere, you are now in shock, because you didn't see it coming. But worse than that, the mirror has been held up to you of your own insecurities, right? And so the old wounds within you that cause those insecurities are burst open. Yeah, you're now in a very weak position. Yeah, and this narcissist has got control. Yeah, and so now they power up. They power up to use that control to their absolute advantage, because what they need is you there while they secured, while they can go off and secure other sources of supply. And unfortunately, while you were with them, I can probably guarantee it, they were still keeping those other sources of supply warm, because that's what they do. Because they can't be on their own. They can't envisage a time of just, it's a false construct, it's a false mask, and it slips. Yeah, it slips when normality kicks in. Yeah. Now, the narcissist, and it's very sad, it's a very sad condition, because without all of those sources of supply that they used to relying on, it's like juggling constantly, yeah? They're juggling constantly, they're never at peace, because they haven't developed. They just haven't developed. Devil energy, it's horrible. They will look to control you in that position for as long as they can, right? And a lot of people who I talk to in my readings are stuck in that. And we do a lot of work talking about getting out of it. Because when I talk about a narcissist and an energy vampire energy, because you're constantly being abused, because it is abuse, right? You're being abused by being picked up, dropped down, betrayed, hurt. They'll say some nasty things, yeah, to try and undermine your confidence, bring you down, keep you in a state where they can constantly control you. You're bleeding out constantly. Yeah? Bleeding out constantly. Yeah? You start to look like a zombie. Yeah? Because the narcissist, who hasn't got his own sense of being, his own sense of energy, not grounded, is sucking yours. Yeah? It's taking it off you. You start to go lower and lower and lower. You might not even see it. There's people who have lost careers, lives, because they're an energy thief. They've took it because they haven't got their own field. Okay? So you have to think about yourself in these situations, and that's what I work on with clients. Self-love. Start to put your boundaries up. Yeah? Block the energy vampire from stealing from your energy, because the more and more you let them steal from your energy, the weaker and weaker you get. Yeah? And that's what they will do. And they will lie. They will cheat. Yeah? You won't believe the extremes they'll go to, okay, to just keep you locked in as a source, because that's what you are. You're a source. And it's so hard when you've looked at this person as someone to love and be with, and you've invested so much into them, yeah, because they're so good at playing this game. You think this is a wonderful, wonderful person, and they're not, and they've stole, cheated, just stole your light, right? Stole your light. And your light slowly, slowly, slowly going down, because you're exhausted with playing with this childlike energy, okay? And you've got to help yourself to get up by realising this person is thieving your light, they're thieving your energy, yeah? It's at your detriment, okay? It's hard. And when you think you've to take your rose-coloured glasses off and see it for the disorder that it is. So, when you're as an empath are thinking about, a like person, thinking about some of the mean things they've done to you, times when you might have been in trouble and they've not cared, times when they've just left you standing, times when they've left you in the dirt, times when, you've probably seen them look at you in a really evil way, and it is evil when you see it. And those of you who have dealt with a narcissist, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's horrible when you actually see underneath that construct nasty, horrible, dark, devil energy. You see it. And don't romanticize what they've done. Your heart will be saying, but they must have really, how could they do that to me? How? And that makes the hurt even worse. Don't. Know that they're not looking at you in the same way that you as a empath, normal person looks at it, right? They're not, because they've not got anything here. They've not got anything here. You've got a heart, yeah, a very loving, giving heart, and theirs is like scaffolding. That's all it is. It's a construct. Yeah, they don't. To be fair to a narcissist, right? They have no idea how much pain they've put you through, because they've never felt pain, because they can't. They're just not got those feelings, that energy, because they didn't develop. Yeah, and so everything's a game to them. Yeah, everything's a game. They'll often say to you things like, "Oh, I know I'm like a child. I know." Well, you are, because you've never developed. But it's not a fun-loving adult who's got a lovely inner child energy. It's not. It's a child that's trying to operate in an adult, fully grown, mature world, and they can't. there's no sense. Yeah, so they've got to bleed off you. Okay, so when you've been in this energy, when you're healing from this energy, I want to say to you that it's going to be the hardest journey you've ever been through, right? But you can do it. And for those of you who've managed to get the narcissist out of your life, yeah, they've done a runner, because they will. When you fight back and they know you're strong, they'll go running. Absolutely. You won't see them for dust, right? And even that's hurtful. They'll probably block you, cut you off, never want to talk to you again. That's you winning. That's a win, because they know you have seen through them. When you get to the point where they say something to you, yeah, because they'll lie to your face, absolutely lie to your face, and you won't see any sort of, sign of that. Sorry, I'm getting my sage going again. There'll be no indication of the fact that they're doing a wrong, because they're absolutely blankly an actor player. Yeah, lovely. And they will say to you lies, and you're at the point now with this relationship where you're thinking, so let's say, this guy, they say that, the sky's blue, yeah, and you're thinking, I'm not sure I quite believe that. No, I don't believe anything that comes out your mouth anymore. No more, yeah, anymore, because there's been so much untruth, so many lies, so much deceit. You're looking at this person thinking, I can't believe a fucking word you say. Yeah? And when you're at that point, yeah, that's when you've beat the narcissist. Yeah? That's when you've beat the narcissist. That's when you've beat the devil energy. Yeah? Because you are now moving into your light. You are stopping romanticizing that person. You are stopping thinking about their behaviours in the way that you'd expect the average normal person to be. Yeah, you start to take your glasses off, and at that point the narcissist realizes they cannot control you. They can't manipulate you anymore. They can't control you anymore. Yeah, you're no longer in the game, because when it's a narcissist game, that cruel, nasty game that drains you, drains your light, drains your energy, yeah, as soon as you take yourself off that game board by saying, I don't believe a fucking word that comes out your mouth anymore, yeah, anymore, you won't see them for dust. You won't see them for dust, because you're no longer a player on the board. You're not playing the game. And the minute you do that, you start to heal. Yeah? And it's brutal. It's brutal, because all of a sudden this person who you love more than anything, because you thought they were a perfect partner, and now realising this was a game. Yeah? This was a game. It's absolutely brutal, because there's so much healing to be done. But it's at this point, yeah, that I want you to start filling your own cup full of self-love. Yeah, I'll show you these cards that I'm getting out now. Filling your own cup full of self-love. Two of Swords. Make the decision. Walk the fuck away from it. Get away from it. Yeah? Take your own energy back. Yeah? Fill your own cup full of love. Yeah, I just saw it. Yeah, thank you. Spirit, Six of Swords, will step in this situation, if you're not able to do it, to help you move away from this. Yeah? This is moving into the light, out of the dark. Yeah? Spiritually guided. Absolutely. Because this person, yeah, who did this to you is devil. The devil. Absolutely devil. Yeah. You invested so much in this relationship. Yeah. Can you see it? All the work, all of this hard work and investment in this relationship. But can you see how tired that person looks? Can you see the bags under that person's eyes? This person invested and lost so much to this narcissist because they were just a constant drain. Yeah, they thought it was funny. I'm telling you now, with a narcissist, there'll have been times when you might have sent them a text or spoke to them when you were upset, expressing you're upset, and they'd have laughed. They'd have found it funny. Absolutely hilarious. Yeah, because they see the words. No feel here. There's no connect. It's not there. It doesn't exist. It's sad. And see this here, a Queen of Coins. This is just the sort of person a narcissist targets, right? Queen of Coins is the most beautiful, giving, nurturing energy you will ever come across, right? She just the most it's like a super empath, the Queen of Coins, a super empath. Yeah, she wants the best for everybody. She'll help anybody in need. She's so giving, so loyal, okay? And a narcissist sees that. It's like getting the Christmas shopping. Yeah, all the goodies, right? And so in they come, targeting. But what I want you to understand is, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I've got it. What I want you to understand here, that one as well, okay, is that the normal level of giving that you do, yeah, to people where it's a balance between give and take, this person steals the lot, and that hurts you, and it happens very quick. Can you see this? 5 of Coins. Can you see the begging bowl? Yeah, absolutely draining on this Queen of Pentacles. Absolutely bloody draining. Constantly having to fill this person's cup up. That's where they were. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. And look, this is the walk away card. This is coming under the 2 of Swords. So a lot who I'm connecting with at the minute are only just beginning to understand what they've been dealing with, what they've walked away from. But that pain that you're dealing is the trauma of the mental abuse that this narcissist put you through. Okay? So that's why it feels particularly hard, but you're doing it. Absolute confirmation under the 2 of Swords here, 8 of Cups. You did the right thing walking away, because look, Spirit, 6 of Swords, is taking you to the Ace of Wands. This is your regrowth. This is your abundance, your happiness after this situation. Absolutely. Look, Hermit, recovery. This is going within yourself, yeah, to understand what's just happened. Yeah, what's happened to you. Recognising it as the abusive situation that it was. It wasn't love, okay, because they're not capable of it. It's not heartbreak that you're dealing with, yeah. I mean, that's in there, and it'll come out later. This is actually getting over abuse. Mental abuse, okay? And this comes up a lot in my readings. This 10 of Swords, yeah? This is where that narcissist will take you to, yeah? You know it. You're connecting with this message. You know it. That's where they got you to, yeah? But the fact that you've got up and walked away, yeah? Beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, look, coming under the Queen of Coins, you're going to start seeing joy and abundance coming in. King of Cups facing the Queen of Coins here. Yeah, this is you starting to fill your cup back up. Your energy back up. your energy, because you've pushed them, this energy thief, yeah, you've pushed them out of your energy field, right? And when you've done this work as the hermit, okay, and you've got yourself vibrating back up at the right level, and that takes time and work, but you'll do it, all of a sudden you're attracting in kings, yeah, the right people. You're not down here attracting in energy vampires / narcissists, right? That's not where you are. And leave them to it, yeah? Leave them to it. Yeah, look, opportunities. Yeah, leave them to it. They'll be off still playing the game, still with the coterie, the little, you know, with its sources of supply, they keep warm, yeah, dancing with the devil, because that's what they're doing, yeah. Well, unfortunately for you, you dance with the devil in the form of them, but you've survived, yeah, and it's onwards and upwards for you, new opportunities, yeah, manifesting new opportunities, yeah. Look, King of Wands. King of Wands is like my narcissist card in this deck. Very lustrous, very passionate, very full on, yeah, can seem larger than life. You're thinking this is amazing. No, it's not. It's an Oscar winning act. What do you keep seeing in my readings when I talk about it? Childish Page of Wands, mental torture, game playing, mind fuckery. That's a narcissist. End it. End it. All right, I'm going to leave it here. I hope this helps. I wanted to do it as a particularly focused reading, and I'm keeping my energies cleared, because when I'm working with tarot and dealing with these energies, I don't want to trap them in either. All right, but just know what you're dealing with. Yeah, don't look at it through your lens, your empath lens. Look at it for the mental abuse, torture it is. Don't hate them. Don't hate them, right? Because it's very, very sad. Because your moments of joy, happiness, true laughter, true love, yeah, when you feel that bond with somebody, yeah, they'll never feel it. And that is incredibly sad. I'm going to leave it there, beautifuls, for today, okay? I'm going to get the rest of my horoscopes out later today, but I just felt I needed to do it, so I've done it. I hope it helps. Thank you.